I tried recording that last video with an entire clogged nose, so hopefully it goes better this time. Hey everyone, James Beckett. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2020 Back Battles. Today we're going to be using the Butterfree-Gmax Centiskorch team for, I think this is the last time we're using it, so please let Centiskorch Gmax, please. I'm not sure if we actually got it off in any of the videos, but I feel like it's actually a pretty good mod. If we don't end up using it, I'm definitely going to be bringing it back for Series 3. At least on a later team, so we'll go ahead and try it out. But today's comment question today, of course, what are your opinions about Series 3 compared to Series 2? I mean, for me, yeah, it's still VGC 2020, so still not great. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think about Series 3 from the games you played so far, or what you watched from it so far, and let me know in the comments down below. So we got a team here with the, what is it? Whimsicott, Excadrill, Toxtricity, Inteleon, Corviknight, and Indeedee. So this is an interesting team for sure. I'm gonna have to go Dusclops Butterfree here probably. I'm gonna need the Whirlwind option. Yeah. And then what? The one in the back. I wish I had Thunderbolt on the Cursola. I really wish I did. It'd be so useful. I think Scrafty's probably not good here. I probably have to bring a combination of Cursola to do damage to a lot of my opponent's team, as well as the Centiskorch, because I need something for the Corviknight. Yeah, sometimes I wish I did have Thunderbolt on the Cursola, and I think I should consider Thunderbolt in the future. I think it gets Thunderbolt, right? I'm pretty sure it does. Because, like, I feel like a big problem with this team is the Corviknight. Corviknight's been kind of annoying for this team, because even though because my checks to Corviknight, which is the Centiskorch, doesn't exactly appreciate Max Airstream or whatever the Gmax move is called, the flying one, which I think is actually pretty cool. It's a good counter to Lapras. We're gonna see the Whimsicott Indeedee lead. Okay. Against the Butterfree and the Dusclops. So there's a few things we could see. We're gonna see the seed on the Indeedee. We're gonna find out it's eject button Whimsicott. Oh, is this trick? So I think it'd be in prison here. If it's Taunt Whimsicott, I'll take it, but I'm gonna try the rolling strategy out, because if it works, if you try to Moonblast to break my Sash on Butterfree and imprison, I get to trick him off. So I'm gonna try it. Because I don't think there's a play that covers everything. If I Pollen Puff and you imprison, does it exactly help? I can't even knock out the Indeedee with a double up because it is part normal type, so Nightshade doesn't affect it. Okay. Not what I expected. It is Taunt though, okay. Forgetting about their own psychic terrain. Excadrill comes out and we are able to get to trick him. Oh man, I can't believe my opponent actually forgot about psychic terrain. Okay, we get to whisk the Excadrill, I guess, for free. I really don't want to stay. I don't want to stay in. It might be better just to attack with Butterfree to Pollen Puff into the Whimsicott slot, because like Butterfree is, I don't want my Cursola taking too much damage right away. So yeah, I'm gonna whisk the Excadrill, and I'm gonna proc the eject button on the Whimsicott. I'm not really that worried about the Whimsicott at the moment. Yeah, because you're gonna taunt here, which is fine. You hit the Will-O-Wisp, which is really good here. Okay, nice. So the Excadrill Sash is potentially broken, and we're able to, yeah, an Earthquake. I didn't want to switch in Cursola to that, even if it's burned. Oh, you activate your eject button on the Whimsicott, which is interesting. So it's a slower Excadrill, and because of what I did, if we go to Indeedee, I get a Pollen Puff off. Life Orb, so it's Adamant Life Orb on the Excadrill. It's not even max speed Life Orb, huh? Okay. We're switching out Indeedee. We take those. Get a free Pollen Puff, so that's some pretty good damage into the NDD. Yep. Excellent damage. I guess we're gonna Nightshade and Pollen Puff. The problem is I'm not like super capitalizing much off the Trick Room turns, but like my opponent's not getting much momentum or damage off into me, so I feel like it's fine right now. We can Excadrill a bit more. Rock Slide is fine as long as it. Well, let's see if the NDD's faster. If it is, so be it. But if I can knock out the NDD, it frees up a lot for me. Nice. Okay. So we're able to knock out the NDD. There's a Whimsicott in the back. Its eject button is used up, so if it probably does have Switcheroo. So it can't Switcheroo me, which is nice. And the Excadrill is super low, so my opponent is going to really have to bank on whatever the last Pokemon he or she has. Whimsicott's going to come out. I should just taunt the Whimsicott, right? Because how many turns of the terrain are left? 2. I guess I could Nightshade this turn because I might be able to knock out the Excadrill plus burn. I don't think I am, but I could taunt the next turn to Whimsicott anyway. So it's fine. I wonder what the last Pokemon's going to be. I should have probably looked at the potential possibilities. What are the rest of your team? Because I can't remember. Taunt going to come out, but it failed. Oh, did try to taunt the Butterfree, I guess. Maybe my opponent doesn't have an attacking move. Alright, gonna come out into the Dusclops. So my Butterfree's actually alive. And Excadrill probably feigns after one more hit. Pollen Puff. Good amount of damage. Excadrill actually feigns to the burn, so goodbye, Excadrill. Taunt wears off finally, but my opponent can just taunt again, which is completely fine. Psychic Terrain's gonna end the next turn along with the other thing. Ah, here's this Inteleon, which is a little bit scary for sure. You have to Pollen Puff me, right? Because if you don't Pollen Puff my... Yeah, you have to Pollen Puff my Butterfree. Because if you don't, I just get a Sleep Powder off an Inteleon this turn. Yeah, so you have to taunt. So I could just knock out the Whimsicott here with the Pollen Puff. My opponent's not Dynamaxing at all yet. Maybe it wants to save the turns, I guess. Which makes sense, which is a fair play. Knock out the Whimsicott. Let's see what your Inteleon's going to go for. It's going to be the Shadow Ball. It gets Shadow Ball? Huh. Oh yeah, no, I used this in game. That's fine. Terrain disappears. Inteleon can Dynamax, but yeah, I have 4 Pokemon left. So we're in a pretty good shape right now. Let's see what my opponent goes for. Muddy Water. Dusclops avoids. Oh, I could have Trick Roomed up. Actually, that was a misplay. Because I wasn't taunted. Yeah, I should have Trick Roomed. I thought Dusclops was going down that turn. But Trick Room was always the best play regardless. Well, it's not exactly a Centiskorch win, but we take what we can get. We're getting the Centiskorch out here. Because my opponent might try to Dynamax, knock out the Centiskorch, and then realize, oh, it doesn't KO our Assault Vest. Nah, Max Lightning doesn't look great for a thumbnail. Well, it looks good for a thumbnail. I mean, probably the Max Flutterby looks the best for the thumbnail. Let's go for it. Hopefully my opponent doesn't forfeit and then we never get to Gmax with this Centiskorch. Because I feel like that's always happened. Like it's always happened. Let's see. Come on, Centiskorch. Muddy Water. Okay, so my opponent just decides never to I guess my opponent just decided I'm not gonna Dynamax. Because Excadrill did Dynamax, Whimsicott didn't Dynamax, and Infinity sure did Dynamax, so my opponent just didn't decide to Dynamax. Max Flutterby just to finish off the Inteleon. I think we could have won this game with this was actually a weird game. We somehow swatted like Dusclops Butterfree lead. Like, what kind of game plan is that? Two supportive Pokemon just going in. Like, I was originally planning, because you saw, like, my opponent's team was weak to Centiskorch, right? Whimsicott went down. Inteleon went down probably to max overgrow, especially if I got, like, a little bit of chip. The NDD definitely went down. Excadrill went down. So, yeah, all my opponent's Pokemon were just weak to Centiskorch. But my opponent never let me get into Centiskorch, which was the problem. Maybe that was my opponent's plan all along, but, yeah, we'll just continue on. And, yeah, let's switch music because I didn't realize I was still stuck on Gym Leader. I thought I was on random the entire time. Shield. Incineroar, Dragapult, Excadrill, Rotom, Gastrodon, Tyranitar. I kind of like this team, but the problem is there is 3 Ground Week, 3 Water Week, 3 Fighting Week. I'm not sure if I like Incineroar plus Sand. It kind of gives repetitive typing. Yeah, let's see. What can I do here? Cursola's really good in this matchup. So is the Gigalith. Centiskorch it can theoretically. This is so weird because there's so many options I want to bring actually. I feel like if I don't get Trick 'em Up, I just lose. But let's see. You know what? Call me crazy. But I really want to bring Centiskorch. And you know what? We're doing it. We're gonna do it. Cause like I can't make up my mind. Cause like I wanted like 5 Pokemon there. I wanted Scrafty. I wanted Butterfree. Cause I think I need Butterfree to deal with the Dragapult Tyranitar combination. I need the others. I don't know. It's just super weird. It's an Tyranitar. Okay. Man, I wish I brought Scrafty. It's fine though. Although I don't have a switch in, which is a problem. Assault Vest and Incineroar, weakness policy on Tyranitar, so pretty safe. I should have probably brought Scrafty if I was bringing Centiskorch and Cursola. This was not the best idea, folks. But we do it for the Centiskorch. So go for the Will-O-Wisp. And Sleep Powder in case you decide not to fake out the Butterfree for whatever reason. Actually, I could have Dynamaxed the Butterfree, I guess. Yeah, I could have Dynamaxed the Butterfree. Yeah, Dynamaxing Butterfree might have been better. So we're gonna see the Dynamax straight away from the Tyranitar, which is fine. They got into Butterfree, yep. Max Rockfall into Butterfree. Yeah, this is not looking good for my Centiskorch win con. I do land a Will-O-Wisp, which is nice at least. Okay. I wish I had a Scrafty because I could have switched out to Scrafty turn 1. Maybe bring Cursola was a mistake. Because I wanted it more for the... Yeah, Cursola was kind of a mistake. I thought I would have had too many problems with Dragapult, but then I could have used Scrafty for Crunch, I guess. We'll bring out the Cursola. We'll Trick Room up. And we will protect because we don't want Cursola to get blown back right away. I mean, if I could solo the Dynamax effectively, Centiskorch could make it. I don't know, this is looking pretty rough right here. Especially since you could double up Dusclops with Max Darkness right here, and it's very likely you do. But you go for the Darkest Lariat, so I'm pretty sure you go for the Max Darkness in the other slot. Oh, you actually double up the Cursola. Okay. Wait, Perish Body activates, doesn't it? Perish Body activate? Or is it only contact moves? I feel like it's any move, right? No, I didn't activate. Okay. Trigram goes up. Dusclops into the Cursola. Okay, this isn't too bad right here. Well, we know it's Assault Vest and Incineroar. So I'm not gonna KO regardless, even with the double up, I think. I might as well just go for as much damage as possible, then rely on the Centiskorch winning the game. So I'll chip the Tyranitar to put it in range of the Max Bug, and I'll chip the Incineroar to put it also in range of Max Bug. Did we crit it? That did so much. I could knock out the Incineroar actually, which would have been a better play. Because I might lose 2 Pokemon here now. Or does Dusclops just take that way better than I thought? Okay. I took that way better than I thought. And Darkest Lariat, okay. Alright, Cursola goes down. That's fine. That probably was the best turn I could have went for. Perish Body activates, but it doesn't matter. Alright, nice. Tyranitar's Dynamax is over. We got 3 turns of Trick Room left. Let's make this count. Like, if there's any one Pokemon I could believe in right now, it's Centiskorch. Tyranitar's Dynamax is over. And we'll go for the Nightshade into the Incineroar, and we'll go for the Max Flutterby into the Tyranitar. Because if Incineroar stays in, it goes down. If it switches out, whatever's taking... Somebody's taking Nightshade and a special attack drop, which is pretty good on most of the Pokemon on my opponent's team. So yeah, we're okay right now. The problem is we only have 3 turns, so my opponent does have Protect on everything. You could just play Protect games, but looks like there's no switch out for the Incineroar, so no fake outs for future turns. Okay, that might be pretty good for us. Let's see if Tyranitar protects or not. That's also a question. Bring out the Gmax Centiskorch. We also have no idea how slow the Tyranitar is, which is a problem because it could get a Rock Slide off. We'll see. No protects. Okay, Nightshade into the Incineroar. We'll pick up a knockout. How fast is your Tyranitar? Please be decently fast. Okay, nice. Okay, knockout, 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 knockout. Hey, okay, this is a game now. This is a game. We have 2 turns of Gmax left. There's 2 turns of Trick Room left and 2 turns of Gmax. And even though we're pretty weakened, Centiskorch has the ability to knock out all of my opponent's Pokemon. So this is not a game over yet by far. Rotom Mo is going to come out along with the Excadrill. Yeah, okay. This is going to be a game of do you have Ally Switch? We'll find out. Should I just Wisp? I think I just Wisp the Excadrill. Yeah, I think that's fair. And I'm going to knock out the Rotom because Rotom might have Ally Switch and it might also have like okay, there might be a Protect from the Excadrill too, yeah. So that's fine. Now, can we knock out the Rotom? Gmax into the Rotom. Picks up a knockout. Okay, Centiskorch might actually be pulling the reverse sweep. This might be the most insane reverse sweep Centiskorch you've ever seen on YouTube or in Pokemon. Sand is over, which means I won't take chip, which is nice. Yeah, this is... It might come down to double protect. I mean, it does come down to double protect. Let's see. Why would you not aim for the double protect to be my opponent? Okay. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you pull a reverse sweep with Centiskorch in what defied most of the odds. Yeah. How did we win that one? Even I don't know. But I hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Back to Battles. I hope that was 2 games. I think that was 2 games, right? That should have been 2 games, right? I think it was. If it wasn't, well, you just got the most epic Centiskorch reverse sweep of your life. So, what are you complaining about? But hope everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Back to Battles. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like down below. Show your support. As well as you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social media, the size of my channel, and more. You can check out the pay spin of this team down below in the description. If you want to go an extra mile to support my content, there is my Patreon page listed down below. You can check out my Twitch channel if you have any VGC questions or want to interact with an awesome community and have a good time. You can go check it out. And of course, you can check out my community Discord as well if you want to interact with those awesome people, want to learn more about VGC, want to get better at VGC, or just want to talk about games in general. All links in the description down below. But otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Tomorrow we're going to be using a brand new team, and that should probably be the OCIC winning team, and then after that team we'll be getting on with Series 3 and making some Series 3 teams. Otherwise, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.